All right, go ahead and read it out loud. We're at the point where we're browning the ground meat into the seasoning.
Now we got to soak the bread in the oyster juice.
Soak the bread in the oyster juice.
Right, and you use French bread or pulled oyster. Oh, so you got to get the oyster juice out for me, and I got to strain it, so you don't have anything in it.
So you strain the oyster juice. Where is that at? Where's the strainer?
It's in the, well, I'm going to strain it.
How much oyster juice do you use?
Well, I don't know, 1 or 2 cups.
Well, do you get that from the bucket that we just had?
Yes.
Well, all right, put the oysters away.
Well, you got to take them out.
All right, so get 2 cups of oyster juice.
Right.
Strain. Well, where's the strainer? Get a measure and strain. Wait it is.
What's up now?
Mr. Patty, let's take this while we do it.
What are we doing?
Straining the oyster juice. Here.
What do I put?
It's already gone.
This is clean.
Did you push it? Okay, it's going.
This is clean, huh?
Okay, here we go.
Patty, this is clean.
Just point it. All right. Where's 2 cups at?
Well,
2
when
cups.
you pour it in, it'll say, okay.
2 cups of strained oyster juice.
Good. You recorded all of the measurements of everything?
Yeah. Here's 2 cups of oyster juice.
Let me see if I have
That's a half a cup.
No. Give me more.
Give me more.
3 cups.
Well, wait a minute. Is it 2 or 3? That's 500 milliliters.
Okay, that's good.
500 milliliters. Got that? So much for besides that.
Yeah, every time you make it different.
There you go.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Picture Patty.
A couple of pinches of red pepper.
Put some ground red pepper in there. A couple of pinches.
Not much.
Picture Patty, get a shot of this oyster juice. Look at that. Yum, yum. Look at that. There's all your salt in there. That's where the salt comes from. Yummy. Oh, that's soup. All right, that's good. We're doing it. So where's the bread at that you're putting in this in? You said to soak this in bread. Here comes the poor boy bread. Now what do you do with that?
You break it in little pieces and put it in the oyster juice.
You break it up with your fingers?
Yeah, or you can cut it if you want.
Okay. So here's the French bread. How much do you put? A half a loaf?
You put this whole thing.
No, you put that whole thing in there, the whole loaf?
Yeah, sometimes you use the whole loaf. It all depends.
On how many people you want to feed?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's about 7/8 of a full loaf of bread. And here's Mom stirring it. Okay. All right, Duke. I hope you're ready to burn again.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
What?
And here we go. All right, Mom. I want to see you make your bread pudding and do this with the bread pudding too.
Well, I'm not making bread pudding
Mom's
today.
famous bread pudding.
Enough sweet.
Chef Bouzon. This is Mama Hankel's famous oyster dressing.
It was one like this.
Let me lower it. You still have it, huh?
Lowering the fire. Thinks it's too hot. For some reason, man, it's got a tip. I don't know where the tip comes from.
Well, I had that when I went out on the road. And,
What?
my pick. And I wrote a few songs on my big hits with that one, and then he was very
What, you lost it?
No, he has it, I hope, 'cause otherwise...
I have picked up a pick somewhere, look in that drawer. See, when I do bread pudding, this is how I cut up the bread, so I think I'll do that for the oyster dressing.
Well, why don't you cut it in half after you do that?
It'll absorb better.
Why don't you cut it in half after that?
Well, I usually cut it in 4 after that.
Okay.
See?
And then what?
That way it's even. But let me try half. Half is good.
And you just put it there?
Absorb, yeah.
And your oyster.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Oyster sauce. Now, if you didn't, you want the oysters with the unwashed oysters, and that's where that liquid comes from. That's liquid oyster juice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Need a bigger.
What's it down? So you want a bigger thing?
Bigger bowl, yeah.
Look at that. Hey, there's a bigger bowl up there.
Where?
On top.
Yeah, but I can't reach that.
You want me to get it?
Yeah.
Here, bigger bowl. See that bigger bowl up there?
In there.
Here's a bigger bowl. There we go. See, we're going from this bigger bowl to that bigger bowl. There we go. Tell this is a musical family here. Everybody's playing guitars and music in the back.
Don't you think it's kind of loud?
Yeah.
It's not that loud. Is Daddy or that loud? But then you're taking you absorb your bread. You need your bread to absorb all this oyster water. You break it up, see? It breaks up. And that's going to be your filling for your oyster dressing. That's going to extend it and make your serve a lot more table. Yeah, I could add more bread.
You could actually add more bread to that. Hey, Duke, can you turn that down just a little bit? Just a little. That's all right. That's it. All right. Put some more bread. So that little bowl there wasn't going to do it. That's a measuring bowl for 2 cups, which ended up to be 500 milliliters of oyster juice.
It ended up to be 3 cups instead of 2.
3 cups instead of 2. Here goes some more bread.
Use at least a loaf of a full boy. See, that other loaf wasn't full. So that's why I'm adding more bread.
Because it wasn't full. But if you had a full loaf, you just put a full loaf in there.
Yeah, and I cut off the ends.
Right. Well, you don't use the ends, or you do?
I don't use the ends.
I'll leave that in there.
I like everything to be consistent.
Same thing with the bread pudding. You don't use the end on the bread pudding?
No. You know, this juice is being absorbed into the bread. Okay?
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to add this and cook this about 5 minutes, and then I'll add the oysters.
The oysters are last to go in?
No, there's other stuff to go in.
After the oysters?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got to get this real fine. So
That
mix up,
texture.
right?
Okay. And just plop
Put
it in.
that in the...
That's some bread with oyster juice.
Okay. And mix that. And put that on a real low fire.
Change the fire to
Just
low.
enough to get the light on.
And then we're mixing the oyster juice with the bread in the dressing.
And cook that about 5 minutes. I'll add the oysters. Cook the oysters about 3 minutes. Then I'll turn it off.
So if you cook the oysters too long, it'll ruin the flavor of it? Because you want the raw oysters to smell like, to have the flavor, right?
Yeah, but
But cooking them 3 minutes is enough.
all you need to cook oysters is 3 minutes.
That's right, because you can eat oysters
But
raw.
then after we get this all together, we're going to bake it. So it cooks in the oven for another 20 minutes.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Mix this up real good.
Now you actually lower the fire when you put that stuff in?
Yeah, I don't want it high. Just want it low and mix it up together. And you can mash it. You can mash the bread. You want it all to blend together real good. So if it gets too wet, you add a little breadcrumbs. It looks like it's pretty good. Almost like
And if it's too dry, do you add more oyster juice?
Yeah, you could.
So but the texture is
And
like
if you
that?
didn't have oyster juice, you could add a little milk.
Milk?
Yeah, if you didn't
Substitute
have
for oyster juice. Or maybe even heavy cream, huh?
Well, no. Milk.
No?
Oyster juice the best. Then if you don't have that, you use a little milk.
Okay.
But not heavy cream, no.
All right. If I wanted to put 3½ dozen oysters in there, would that hurt?
Well, yeah, but it wouldn't hurt, but it would make it taste more oyster.
All right.
You know, you want to taste everything, not just oysters, right?
Okay. All right. It's a blend of all the foods together. No one overpowering the other, huh?
Right.
Okay. Yeah. That one's pretty good. Now that mixed in the seasoned ground beef with the oyster bread soaking. And how long are you going to let that cook for?
I'm going to let it simmer about 5 minutes.
5 minutes, okay.